Good morning, everyone. This is Ranger Rob, and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living channel. Yes, sirree, it's definitely looking like a sparkling day in Central Oregon. How about that? So, took a day off from videos, and it was one thing that we did in the greenhouse to see if we can get some of those sugar snap peas to start blooming instead of just kind of sitting there. So let's take a look. So yesterday I thought I'd try experiment and put these are some extra growing lamps I've had, so I thought I'd put them in here to see if it stimulates the growth at all for these plants in here. These are all sugar snap peas, and they've been growing, but they I can tell they're not getting enough light. So I put growing lights out here for experiment to see if it stimulates the growth at all. So we'll see how it goes. So yesterday I caught a good video from Glenn Beck on Blaze TV, and he explains what the Great Reset is. And it's really important that we understand what it is. So before I even start, I'll let you know that down in the description will be a link to his latest video about explaining what the Great Reset is. And then also a link to a new book that he and a co-writer put together explaining exactly what the Great Reset is. So some of us will say, well, it's a bunch of people wanting to bring on socialism or communism. But what it is actually economic fascism. I know, big words, huh? Even for me. And really what it comes down to is the best way to explain what the end result wants to be is back in the medieval days, or back when there was kings and castles, you might say, where the king or the lords, all that, are the ones that all own the land and the products, and basically want to change it over to where basically we all rent or actually work on those facilities to gain profits for those owners, for the king, for the castle. So it's kind of that concept. And you wonder, the big thing, you go, well, why would big business buy into that stuff? Well, it kind of explains, like back with the COVID and all that stuff, they let the little companies go to, little businesses go to pot, yet the Walmarts and all the big companies were fine, Amazons. That's the concept. The difference is it's a public business relationship. And so that's why you see all these big companies thriving and keeping a handhold with public organizations. So the benefit of all that is businesses and government can get around a lot of governing things like our Constitution by doing things through corporations. And so the corporations, it really comes down to greed and power versus freedom and liberty. Really important. So I know that you think it's a conspiracy type of thing, but it's not. It's actually this isn't just a United States thing. This is Western society, capitalism, being under attack. So it could take some time. It could happen quickly, but there's some ways to fight back, and that's where us homesteaders come in. Instead of buying from big box stores, Amazons and Safeways and Walmarts, buy everything that you can buy through small businesses. Get your hardware from the little hardware stores. Get your meat from, and you can use online, like you get your meat from some of these organizations that are working together to sell grass-fed beef only. And you can get a lot of local produce and stuff also through the internet, which is high tech, but it's actually affecting your local community. What you need to do is send the signals out to big tech, to big companies that, hey, if you're going to act like that and want to be more powerful and greedy, then we'll learn how to live more within our own community. And that means buying from the local farmer. That means buying products through your local stores, small stores. And if you want to get people's attention, do it through their wallet. And so anyway, guys, please, down in the description below, check out the video from Glenn Beck. Next week he's got another show educating us, and he's not selling anything. He's just educating, like, what is this great reset? And we all have the obligation to find out what it is, because it's gonna affect us all big time. And so we got to learn how to deal with it, how to fight back with it, how to know how to vote, how to know who to trust as our leaders. And I would almost say, and Glenn Beck says the same way, is before you vote for anybody in 2022, ask them if they've read and understand the Great Reset. And that'll tell you just what kind of people they are. So let's work our way over to the piggies, right over there. And let's get them some food for their little tummies, which aren't so little anymore. And then after that, we'll focus on chickens. Here's our little babies right here. Hi, babies. Hello. Hello. I see a lot of dirty faces, but they're just saying, Dad, don't bother petting us, just feed us. Alright guys, well, we got the pigs all fed and watered and the chickens taken care of. Brought in a couple of eggs. All is good. But once again, I want to get back to the main subject of this video today, is understanding what the Great Reset is, or the reset. It's important to understand why it's happening, how it's going to affect us, and why the business, you keep saying, why would businesses do this? Why would banks do this? And everything is explained and defined, and it's not what we think. It's not what a lot of us are thinking. Well, we just want socialism. That's not the answer. Communism, no, that's not it. It's fascism, economic fascism, and it's going to be us and them. And it's all about greed, and it's all about freedom and liberty. And there is suggestions of things that we can do peacefully to fight back and say, no, don't do it. And the best way to fight back is through, when it comes to politicians and businesses, is to fight back through their wallets. Yeah, and we need to know how it's going to affect us. If you go to the Economic Forum, you'll find out one of the main things they say is, you'll own nothing and be happy. Do you really feel that way? Do you really think you'll own nothing and be happy? And do you think this will get rid of poverty? Absolutely not. It will make it even worse. So anyway, it's time to learn. It's time to get educated. And it's for me and for you and for all of us. In the description below, don't forget, the video I'm talking about will get you started, and then below that is a link to where you can get the Great Reset book written by Glenn Beck, and it's the #1 seller right now. So it's one of the first books out there that literally explains what it is, and that's been our problem, is we haven't been able to find out where the head of the snake is. And so that's what this is all about. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. please get educated, grab yourself a book, watch a few videos, and find out what's going on so we know how to deal with it, and how it affects us on our homesteads. So it really comes down to working together, working with the community, buying local, supporting our local businesses, and sending a signal that we are not on board. So guys, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye now.
Our videos are made possible by Ranger Rob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.